Hey guys, welcome to WRP News at 8, and I'm St. Wars, reporting live from the State Farm's headquarters. Today's topics will be rage quitting, ARCADE1UP, and the Big Blue. Is there a bigger problem at hand, or should they get good? IiiRcade's big bounce back, and Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis coming to the Nintendo Switch. Is Sega coming to Nintendo blasphemy? We'll talk about that and then some with special guests, Footie Laugh, Overthink Gaming, and the voice of the fighting game community, Akuma ReVv. Right after this.
The weekly Retro Party generally tries to keep our content somewhat family-friendly. However, our program is intended for an adult audience and may contain some mature humor, suggestive themes, substance use, or mild language. Also, we might make adult men cry. Parental supervision is advised.
What up? What up? What up? It's your boy UAG back in the building with another episode of the weekly Retro Party, and we got a jam-packed one for you. You heard the guests, we got Footie Laugh, we got Akuma ReVv, we got Overthink Gaming. But before we get them on, let's get on to a couple of topics here. First of all, let's bring on the myth, the legend, the man himself, Mad Dads. What up, bro?
What's up, y'all? Y'all doing all right? I like that beat in the beginning. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you like that? You
What's
like
up,
that? I put that just for you. Just for you.
I got to turn that so they can see.
Hey. Put that on there. Put that nice 20-inch screen on there. I saw that video. You got me a little bit envious, so thank you for that. I hate you.
Do it, man. That's how you do it, you know?
Yep. And we also got another guy. This guy, he decided to show up today. You know, sometimes he's here, sometimes he's not. I heard they let him back in the house, so now he should have a good stream, good connection. Let's bring on Rainwater.
I'm back. I'm inside now. I've dried off. It was raining pretty hard.
Okay.
Glad to be here.
Dude, what's that in the background there? I see something right there.
My new ARCADE1UP. Is that what
so that's the one that's the infamous one that got you kicked out the house, right?
And I brought it upstairs. It's still in the box.
So what she told you can't take it out the box or something? You hold on to that receipt or something? What she told you? It's sore subject. I understand.
It was a lot of work just getting it up the stairs, and those boxes are heavy. I don't know what you're talking about.
You probably need to watch a YouTube video on just how to put it together. So that's the sad part, but that's okay. That's all right. You know, everybody has their level of
I got to watch a Maddadsgaming video tutorial on how to assemble an ARCADE1UP.
Well, he can tell you how to put in a beautiful 20-inch monitor. Actually, if you haven't seen that, check it out.
Check it out, please.
He went through all the aches and pains, so we don't have to. So he tells you the actual monitor that works, the connection, all that good stuff.
The reality is the reason I actually haven't put it together is because I ordered some stuff from 99 Lives Arcade. I ordered some new artwork for the front and a new control panel. That's the, what do you call it? The boss control panel. It sticks out just a little bit more. And that
you told me you spend more money on the accessories than the actual unit. Does the wife know this?
Shh. Okay, I haven't got the control panel yet.
So you'll be back outside in the next episode. I understand.
See, if I put it together and then it changes, then that's really noticeable, right? But if I put it together one time and you don't see it, change, come on, Nick, think about this, right?
Understand. So let's get on the I'm gonna give you some appetizers. And so before we get to the main course, all right, guys. So boom, let's start.
I'm nervous about this panel. We shortened our countdown. I'm not gonna turn on all the arcades, just some of them. That's controversial now. We added a disclaimer at the beginning. We don't want to upset anybody. We've got people with some serious opinions about other people's channels that are going to be on the show today, and I want to, we gotta make everybody happy. This is a happy show.
You can't.
This is why I've been drinking heavily for the last hour. So,
right. On that note, let's get into the topics. Like you heard on the beginning of the show, IiiRcade got a big bounce back. They needed a win badly. The last few weeks did not look good for them at all. The 10-yard fight was the downfall. And I'm glad that they were able to recover somewhat. They got this new game, Mayhem Brawlers. It's been out for a little bit while, maybe I want to say about a month on Steam and Nintendo Switch, but it is now out on the IiiRcade. I will say this: it feels like it's a game that should be on the actual units and like an arcade system, and not played on your Switch or your computer. Playing it on IiiRcade feels natural. Feels like it should be.
This guy, John D, is a fan.
Oh, so
he likes 10-yard fight.
Don't bring that comment up. Do not tell me that is fun, because if you do, I will curse you out.
I've been playing a lot of 10-yard fight, actually. Did you guys try the Mayhem Brawlers yet? I downloaded it. It had some download issues because they broke the servers because so many people
everybody wants it. And that's a good problem.
That's a good problem.
It's a good problem. Everybody wants it.
John needs to take that information to these other publishers like .emu and stuff and say, hey, look, when we put a new modern game on our system, it's so damn popular that it breaks the servers because too many people are trying to download it at once. So now that being said, they fixed it, and I was downloading it today. So. Overthink Gaming saying it's better than having eggs. Eggs is coming.
Eggs too, and I also heard that they're coming out with a actual cabinet theme for eggs, which I'm thinking about getting. Getting if it does come out.
What is that? Joust? What is that? Is that what you're talking about?
Joust.
Joust. You got the shirt there, buddy. Come on, bro.
Oh,
come on.
The shirt. Yeah. It goes with the new cabinet. You see? Yeah. No, I tried Mayhem Brawlers. Admittedly, I played it for about 15 minutes just before the show. I'm actually really bad at it. But I love the graphics, the artwork.
It feels very, very much like it's ripped out of a page of a comic book.
That's exactly.
If you like Streets of Rage or the Takeover, though that game is in the theme of that is very, I like to call it retro modern. It's a good game. It's a good game. So I'm very excited that has came out, and again, a win for IiiRcade. Now, what would have really taken it over the top would have been online. That's something that will eventually get there, and I say eventually, but we need to start collecting on this eventual time. We need. I
feel like I'm gonna get hit up by Hollywood Polo saying, "How can I play it online with you?" And I'll be like,
"No, I can't even. I couldn't even play it, y'all. I mean, the server was all messed up yesterday, so it finally downloaded this morning. So I was trying all day yesterday, going to my computer, hitting the it said like fail or whatever it was. I hit that, went back to the library, hit install, kept just saying it 24. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. And then as soon as I did that, it came right back up.
A lot of people had that issue, but again, that's a good issue. That means that everybody wants to get on it. So
is there a reason this guy's sitting in the green room while we're talking about IiiRcade?
Trust and believe. I'm gonna let my man in here, and that's why we put that disclaimer. It's jokes and stuff like that, but it's seriousness because it's gonna get real here on the Weekly Retro Show. We talk our minds. We hold nothing back, and sometimes we use some choice language. It's okay. We're adults. This is not though we play with toys, we're all adults here. And the difference between a man and a boy is the price of his toys. There you go. So on to that note, again, Overbash. Overbash. I'm thinking about Overthink Gaming. Bash Gaming is talking about coming out with all their games are going to be online, and that's going to be off the riff. So that's a good thing. We just need some of those bigger titles to be online.
Yeah.
So with that being said, let's go on to the next topic, guys. I'm trying to get to the good stuff. I know what y'all here for, so let's get to the good stuff. If you've been living under a rock, you may not have known this, but Nintendo had a Treehouse thing going on, and they told us a Nintendo Direct, and they told us, hey, we're going to bring Nintendo 64 games to the online service.
Nice.
We've been wanting that for the longest. So that was exciting. And then they threw a curveball. They threw a curveball at us. And
it's hard to emulate those, so it's pretty exciting.
These are the games that are coming to the for the 64. We got Mario Kart. We got the Zelda, Star Fox 64. All great titles. And some titles that you never even heard of. This Japanese game. What was the name of that title here? Sin and Punisher. Okay. And we got Winback. So we got some good titles there. Not to be outdone with the big curveball. Sega Genesis games. Is this blasphemy, bro? Do you feel some type of way? Because this, I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I did jump on Sega when Dreamcast came out, but on the Genesis wasn't my jam. And so they're coming out with Genesis games. So there's some really good titles in here. You
Gunstar Heroes, Rise Star,
Streets of Rage, baby.
Streets of Rage. Ooh.
Somewhere we know that Retro Ralph is getting aroused because he heard of Streets of Rage 2 coming out on there. He's very excited about that.
Strider's cool too.
Where's Sonic Spinball?
And there's somebody dying right now because they heard Echo the Dolphin is coming. Who the fuck wants to play that game? Who the fuck wants to play that game? You could keep that game. Okay.
It's actually not a very good game.
It was terrible.
It was an early game. Was it a launch title?
And that's probably why people started inventing rage quitting, because that game would make you rage quit. It was so bad.
You only played it once.
I only had to play it once. I played it once. And I was like,
you're a gamer, you play everything.
I'm good. So with that being said, they also said, hey, we're going to bring out some, first title, controllers, official
JLS
controllers.
Gaming.
So we got the 64.
Says she doesn't like it.
And I understand that.
Echoes back.
Thank you, John D.
Castlevania, yes. Yeah.
So we got a 64 controller coming out, and we got a Genesis, but 3-button layout. And me and Maddads was talking about this backstage. It makes sense to them because they're only coming out with 3-button games right now.
Yeah.
But they're eventually gonna do 6-player button games. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna sell us another controller and jerk us, bastards. If I wanted to get jerked, I would have went to go get a massage and get a happy ending. But
can you just use any controllers? Like, why do you gotta have?
You can use that. But when you play those games, they were meant to be played on these style of controllers. They're you want that nostalgia factor. You have to get those controllers.
Aren't there third parties that make those controllers already now? Or?
They probably will.
It's only going to be like $10 less. Like if you get the 8-bit dough, you're gonna save yourself $10, and it's not the same color scheme, or whatever. So,
boom. I was gonna ask. I didn't check to see if you can use. I have these controllers, the USB ones. You think you can convert it to USB-C? If it
probably, I'm sure that there's gonna be some things that will come eventually. And other parties will get involved. So, there. Now, are you excited about this? Let me know in the chat. Were you excited about these coming out for it? Now, mind you, and this is coming out in October, and it's going to be an upgraded version of your whatchamacallit. What's that thing called? Your online plan. So you pay $20 a month for the single, $35 for a family.
$20 a month for that?
Wow. No, you pay $20 for the year. Sorry, $20 for the year.
Oh, okay. That's
you're going to be upgrading. You're going to be upgrading your plan. And when
I was going to say $20 a month, they must have talked to AtGames for their. But JLS Gaming says she uses.
And even if it was $20 a month, that still would have been better than what AtGames is providing us right now. I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
we got to be honest. They got the titles. These are actual titles that you want to come. And then on top of that, you're getting some features that you never had before playing.
Like, we got to bring the. When are we bringing these guests on, man? They're having a heart attack in the
right now.
room.
Because
are you watching these guys?
I was looking at the bottom, and Rev, I don't know if he was having a heart attack, and he was trying to signal us that, listen, call the doctor or something.
He's like, he's got something important he really wants to say.
Vegas, all that, man. I don't care.
Bring him in. Let's get this party started.
Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if this is something that you're interested in, or if you could care less. I need to know because I'm excited about it. Again, I'm not the biggest Sega Genesis fan, but if they keep on going down this line, and let's say a year from now they come out with Streamcast games, I may just have to, die. I may just die.
Dreamcast, yeah.
If you have a Dreamcast, it'll be over
with.
Okay, I'm over here sweating like a whore, so I apologize. You
ain't got the baby fan up there?
I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Maybe
I have sculpted this amazing body with insulation that just keeps me nice and toasty. Yeah. So
please, first of all, that deserves.
Rev is dying, dude.
That deserves this. And secondly, don't ever say that out again. Don't say that out loud again. Okay, now let's get to the main course, guys. You had your stuff. Thank you. Now this is a topic that is very much. First of all,
yes.
Let's we pay for this. I might as well get our money's worth. Where's that? Get our money's worth. Let's talk about rage quitting, shall we?
John D's in the chat. He's gonna sue us for using his logo now.
he said we're good.
Man. He's not monetized. He ain't monetized.
John D, we need approval to use that logo. Retroactive.
So before we get onto this topic, I have from the news clip. They send over a clip of the interview that they had of an individual who will remain nameless.
This guy's a putz.
Who's known as a rage quitter.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's check it out.
All right.
Let's jump into that.
So yes, I am a rage quitter. I got this big blue to have fun. These guys are beasts. They abuse me. They teabag me. They call me names. It's terrible. I'm a casual player, and these guys don't give a f***. All they do is come in the room, see you have a low count, and they come and abuse you. They come and get wins and leave. I feel like a $2 prostitute. Come get what you need and leave. Don't even pay me for this. They gotta do something about this. It's just not right. It's a damn right abuse. If I see you with a bison, I'm quitting. If you got like 90% wins, I'm out. If you are Bobby Vu, I'm out. I don't play that. If you one of those top tier players, I'm out. ARCADE1UP needs to intervene. They need to stop this. What's the purpose of me getting this if I'm not gonna play it? Same with me with the X-Men versus Street Fighter. These guys are too damn good. Tell me I should get good. Tell me I should be able to stop what's coming because I know what's coming. Like there's dudes that just keep on throwing fireballs at your ass. But they're so fast you can't counter that. Or there's players that just won't keep throwing you. Man, if I see them in the streets, let me see them do that to me right then and there. You know who you are. Don't let me see you up in these streets, bro. That you know who you are. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna take a karate class. So don't let me taekwondo your ass. Dude, you remember those people in the arcades that used to do the same move over and over? Call them craft singles cheese heads? Because they just cheese you out of it? Is it wrong in a rule? No. But mano to mano, man to man, it's wrong, bro. It's just damn wrong. I'll tell you this. You ain't beat me. If you so big and bad, if you so bad, why don't you beat me with a lower tier player? Why you gotta come here with Bison? Why you gotta come here with Dial? Huh? Beat me someone else. Beat me with Doslam. You so bad. Beat me with Zangief. I didn't think so. Oh. Yeah, I did it again. Cut this, cut it. Cut.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I got mad.
He was very sensitive dude, bro. But you know what? I understand that. I understand that dude.
You understand?
Like,
you can relate to him?
Dude, I'm telling you, I played X-Men versus Street Fighter. I got my ass whipped every day. I was about to call the cops because I felt like a domestic wife getting beat. It was bad. It was bad. I was in an abusive relationship with that system. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we got some people in the chat that can bring some gravitas to this, can relate to this, and can probably shed some light on this subject. So let's bring our first guest, the original dude who started all this. Let's talk to Mr. Footie last. What up,
cracking, y'all? What's cracking?
What's up?
What's up, dude?
Chilling.
Footie got himself an X-Men versus Street Fighter before the whole world got it, and he put it on there, and he brought this whole community together with a cell phone and YouTube and dude, I remember I couldn't get a game, and he was like this, yo, come to my group that I created on Facebook.
Yeah,
and we, the rest is history, right? So
yeah.
you've been there from the start. So thank you. First of all, thank you for bringing the community together. That's first off, and thank you for
shout out to my boy Ryan. I gotta say that every time.
You brought me to that abusive relationship, so I appreciate that. I get my ass whipped every day, nonstop. Don't matter what time I played. I thought I could beat some, and I think people started getting creative and creating other accounts. And started with a zero.
Like, you're right.
There's no way in hell you a zero, bro. There's no way. So
yeah, they definitely changing up names now.
Now, we got a person here, he's new to our niche of the community, but he's a big guy. He's, I love him. We got Overthink Gaming. Come bring in Overthink Gaming.
What is up? What's up, guys?
What's up, man? What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
I appreciate you, man. Throwing me on here, that's fucking badass. But I think the chat's really good. John D's in there, Show Me Retro, the Rexer Show. I saw B Kong in there. Who else is in there? There's a lot of good people, man. So I appreciate you having me on here. And we're gonna talk about some good shit. I can't wait till we talk about IiiRcade, man. Unless that was it, dude.
We'll revisit it because the theme is online gaming and rage quit, and you can't rage quit on IiiRcade because there ain't nothing to rage quit on.
Yeah, you can't rage quit against that story mode on that beat 'em up they just had, right? Yeah.
Not yet.
John's requesting we put some more people on the screen, though.
There's no.
I think we got more space. I think we could bring in the voice of the fighting game community, the guy who calls the best games out there. Like, the dude should be their channel's at 2.5, something like that. They should be at 10 because the level of quality that they come out with these calling the fights and bringing you these characters in our community, the names. He does a great job with it. Let's bring on Akuma ReVv. Let's bring on my man here. What up, bro?
What up, boys? What's up? This your boy. No, it's your boy. Hold on. Give me the whole screen. Give me the attention. Hold on. Let me get mine. Let me get this.
You got to flatten your
this.
cat.
Hold on. I told this bitch. We got John D working. Get up here, bitch. I told you. Get up here. I got to make sure that Cammy's doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. This is Put Your Quarters on the Glass. Rev 5's here on UAG, on with Mad Dads, Rainwater Games, John D talking trash. Who's going to really win? We're going to find out. We're going to find out, y'all. Appreciate it.
Why is he still full screen?
Oh,
it's a good thing we added that disclaimer at the beginning, right?
listen,
we did.
Listen, this
Rev,
show, if you still got the kids out, I apologize. They should be tucked in for this show. This is adults. Like I said, this show is First of all, then who brought the librarian here? What is this?
I will be more formal. I will become PG-13 for your crowd. I am sorry.
No, listen, bro. Like I said, this show right here is the Howard Stern of retro gaming. We're not here to kiss and hug and no.
Whatever just happened. Turbo Joe decided to join now. He's like,
Turbo Joe, baby. Turbo Joe, you're probably going to be the reason for a lot of people rage quitting because your ass is doing those fucking backbreakers with fucking Guile. I can't stand your ass. Okay? All right, let me tell you that. Let me call everybody the fuck out. Bobby Vu with your fucking Hadouken ass. Yo, I can't even breathe. I can't breathe with that dude. Right? So the issue is, guys, some guys are great at this game. That's just the way it is. If you went to the arcade, there's a guy who never gets off the machine, and everybody's trying to take him off. That's what that is about.
Oh, he put it over here. Okay.
I thought we were talking about you, Gene. I gotta call.
There's guys that just got that now.
Yeah.
Rev, I need you to tell me, should these guys get good? Or do they have a valid argument, like a race quitting?
No worries. Listen, it's a valid point, my friend. You have to understand the psychology behind what you're asking. And first, we need to attack it from a medical standpoint. There is, I mean this is dead serious. What you're asking is, are these people capable of doing this, or do they suffer from what we like to call bitch-ass-itis? And there's a lot of bitch-ass-itis out there. There's a lot of it. It's rampant, and it's much like I think we're into the Delta variant of bitch-ass-itis because actually we're into the beta because we're into the big blue. So it is the big blue bitch-ass-itis that we are experiencing right now. And as this happens, people will get over it as they continue to receive those big long shots of penicillin, and they get those from players like Mad Dad who stand on like a man, beat people down like a man, and take his L's like a man, and then that's how we get over it. We're gonna have to get past this wave of poor playing, bad behavior, poor parenting, whatever you want to call it. We'll get through it. We will get through it. I promise this, my friend.
Thank you.
I have a whole different take on that shit, man.
Listen, because I said overthinking. You can probably relate to me. Dude, I'm gonna tell you this. I had the X-Men versus Street Fighter. First of all, it was hard to get a game in, and then Footie Laugh told me about the community, and then it started building up. As the months went past, more people started coming. But as more people came, it seemed like the best players came out the fucking woodwork. Like none of the bad players came on there. Only the good motherfuckers came out and started handing out L's. And it's worse on Marvel versus Capcom because your ass don't hit the ground. They be juggling your ass for the whole
now, my man, what you got to understand, you're bringing up what I like to call the 3 Fs. Okay, now I apologize. Cover your kids' ears. But these are the 3 Fs. You got to know the flow. First of all, that's very important. And this is legit. You're going to watch Mad Dad shake his head a lot. He's going to look like a little milk dud agreeing with me, Rotch. I'm telling you. He's going to want to wear a hat after this. Yeah. So you got to understand the flow of the game. It's critical. It's the flow. You got to understand. So your Champions Edition is a very slow game. It is a methodical, well-paced game where hit stuns and block stuns make all the difference in the game. Then you move it up to Super Turbo and you have a speed option, including hyper fighting, that then opens up the game in a different way. That adds flavor to the game. That's the second F. You start cooking with that flavor. You start adding that cross-up combo speed. You start throwing in those double fireballs in one button, turn into a super Hadouken. That's what people wind up finding out. And then lastly, and most importantly, because this 3F series transfers to all of the different games, the third F is you got to know the fuckery. You got to know what kind of skullduggerous, backstabbing, just dirty, nasty muchacha sucia magic is going to come at you, and you got to understand how to be able to smell it, taste it, and enjoy it.
You know,
That's
I got some different views, man. All right, I love Street Fighter. I thought I was good, right? And it was before the Big Blue. I'm not gonna blame the Big Blue on this one, but I love Street Fighter, and I thought I was good. And coming into this, playing people that are so fucking hardcore. First, I was practicing with Turbo Joe, got like 20 or 30 losses. Then I practiced with John D, another 20 or 30 losses. So before I know it, my record's like 5-60. It's fucking horrible. And I just want to have fun. I want to play on there, play a couple online games, and that's it. But with that fucking record, how fucking embarrassing it is. It lures these fucking people, these high tier fucking people like Obliviate or whoever's online. A lot of casuals don't have this cabinet. They don't understand that you can create a room without a password. And once they get on there, they get raped and it's not fun anymore. So I think what ARCADE1UP should do, something simple, make an unranked room. And once you're in that unranked room, you could have these other people rape you, but if it doesn't affect their record, they're probably not going to play as much. But for people that want to, you know, casual, have fun, play against other casuals, it's not on this cabinet. It's straight up competition. And it's fucking awesome. I love the cabinet, but it's like, dude, the fun is already online. Like I'm ready, like done with it, man. And those are my honest opinions.
I'm gonna open up a whole new game for you, my friend. I'm gonna lay down the mathematics and the system and the meta game behind the game. Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to thank ARCADE1UP, first of all, for picking this Chinese ass UI system that they paid for straight from Beijing. Because this is how the system works, and this is the game. And you can ask Footie. Footie, my man, the Godfather, will admit. Footie, have I ever reset my account back to level 0?
I just change your name every now and again.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. So here's what you can do, my friend. So remember this. The system works that there is a level range and where points matter and points don't. So outside of 5 levels, any victory that they take off you, an opponent gets 1 XP. Any victory you take off them, you get 100 XP. So all of a sudden, when you're going, okay, now the game becomes I'm hunting Pokemon, and the Pokemon's name is Obliviate. And every win I take off him is 100 XP that he had to work hard to get. And all I had to do was lose 1 XP. Who gives a shit? So there is a troll game built into the meta game that you can enjoy. Now, on top of that, my friend, what I also recommend is check out FightersEvo.com, because my man Blast the Speakers has tutorials where you can learn different combos and you can learn different skill sets. That's FightersEvo.com. You can check us out on YouTube.
Not everyone's hardcore. Fuck all that shit, man. Some people just want to have fun, and there's no fun right now. Yeah. I understand, though.
I will say on the Marvel cab, I'm like the last weak guy left.
No, you're not.
And I just take L's all day. I don't care about the record. I just hop on first to 10 and maybe get 1, but fuck it. It's all for the fun. Who cares about the record?
You know, I think I'll tell you what, Footie brings out a good point that I want to call out, especially in fighting games, because you can see OTG is looking at he's got that ego right now, and it's his id and his ego are talking to each other.
Yes.
And what's happening is, though, the super ego is ruining it all. The super ego is saying, nah, motherfucker, we don't take L's. And the ego's going, yeah, that sounds right. And the id is going, God damn, I got 2 of these motherfuckers saying they don't take L's, and they got to take some L's sometime to learn. So what I advise, my friend, is
what's everybody's record? What I mean, because you guys all have it, right? I don't have a Big Blue, so I can't.
I don't got Big Blue.
Otherwise, my record would be like and whatever. What's all your guys' records?
Yeah, I'll give you mine right now.
Let's see who's the best of the panel.
Marvel versus Capcom. Rev 5's account has reset 27 times. I used to troll people constantly. I'd go after all the gold players and steal their XP, and they'd hate me. They'd run from me. So it was great. So I'm 845 wins and 428 losses right now on that account. On Big Blue, for Super Turbo, because that's the real game. Fuck Champions Edition. Sorry. I am 87 wins and 77 losses. I keep it on the chin.
Nah,
I never glitch out.
More wins than losses. Okay. What about you, Overthink? What's you got one? What's your score?
It was fucking embarrassing. I really don't know. When I say 5 and 60, it probably was something like that, but I reset it. I got another account. My new account is OTG, but spelled like OH and then GEE. People probably wouldn't even know it's me, but yeah, dude, I don't know my record. It was pretty bad. Those practice.
What's your record?
So I don't got Big Blue yet, but on Marvel vs. Capcom, on one of my cabs, about 800 wins and 1,800 losses. So I got 1,000 more L's than I took.
Well, so far it sounds like Red's the best here. What about you, Mad Dads? What do you got?
Nah, on regular championship edition, I'm down. I'm probably like 54 and like maybe 50, something like that. 54 and 50.
There's a lot of good competition.
You're about 50-50. See, if I had it, I don't have it yet. So it ships out on Sunday. I should have it around Tuesday.
Oh, you
I will tell you right now, I'm going to be like 5 and 105 in the first because these dudes, like, it becomes like you see a wounded animal out there. You're like this. Oh, it's time to eat.
Consoles.
You're not the mystery rage quitter.
Zohar is making a channel and a new song right now, just for you at UAG. You know he is.
I don't
like to play the Dirty Dozen. You can come for me. I'm gonna come for you.
I'm ready. That's how we hyper fighting. That hyper fighting. I'm 26 and 5.
Yo, hey, chill out, dude. Sweaty right there.
Yo, shout out to Kong. That's a legit record. Kong has never reset. And Kong
every day though.
Crazy.
But here's the thing.
Every day he says.
Curious to see what Morpheus is.
Well, here's the thing. You got to understand with Kong too. What his thing is he is open to the L's, and he does not duck. He doesn't duck the best. Like Kong will donate charity to me all day, 10 in a row, right? Like, but he starts to learn, and now Kong is like legitimately. I'm not shit talking. He's about a 30 to 40% win streak against me. So that's not bad. Where he used to just be the charity stripe, like, oh, it's Kong's RS. Let me get some XP, and now it's like, oh damn, this motherfucker just took some XP.
That's just like Rev thought. That's the same thing he thought about me when he first played me.
That's true.
When we first started playing. Yeah, we were playing and he beat me and I beat him. We were just going back at it, man.
Yep. And then what I learned is he goes, my arthritis, I can't take no more. I gotta go. I got something going on. And he walks away.
Negative. I don't be doing that. You know, I'll be taking these L's. Y'all see it in the videos, man.
I will say that. Like you don't edit the video to only show your wins. So I give you credit for that. Now, see, I told you. I was in an abusive relationship with them, Marvel vs. Capcom, and you know I don't learn. I want the Big Blue, so that's coming. You know I really want to bust this guy's ass, Mad Dads. That's the only real reason why I'm getting this. I could just abuse his ass when I'm having a bad day at work. Whatever. I come home and just beat his ass.
Did you say bust ass? Did you say bust someone's ass?
Dude, he's got that. I don't know.
Did you say bust someone's ass?
That's a whole nother level of ass.
All right, go back to the kitchen, bitch. Sorry. All right. You got out of control.
You know what? You don't know about me on this one. I when I play somebody, and you can ask Kong, we played some good games. And like normally what I do is I see how they play first, and you got to pick the right character though. It's like you have to pick. If they pick Gal, you got to kind of like pick somebody that really doesn't jump as much, because you're gonna get your butt whooped. So you got to like try to pick. My problem. You got to try to pick different people. In Bison, I'm just telling y'all, Bison, watch me. Don't pick Bison if I'm playing Blanca. Okay, I'm just saying, don't pick him because you try to die.
JLS gaming.
I've been shocked at it. That's it. You know what I mean?
He hits on a really huge point, which really when you go through Street Fighter,
you just gotta learn.
up until about Alpha, you have a true rock paper scissors game. You really do. You can counterpick characters very cleanly because it's still on a 2D surface. After you hit, I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mad Dads, I could be wrong, but about after Super Turbo is where the game changes with the Alpha series. And then going into Third Strike in the Versus series is ridiculous because they come at from every angle. But up until then, for those guys who want to grind it out, there is a light at the tunnel. There really is. You get better with time on Big Blue. You really do on all of the games because they're all basically based around Super Turbo or Champions Edition.
Right. So let's go back to a comment that John D said in the chat. He had mentioned that they're working on doing tier rankings and non-ranking games. So like when you're playing on the Xbox or these other online platforms, they kind of say you shouldn't be able to abuse, like a super top tier player shouldn't be able to just cherry pick, because that's what it seems like it's happening at this point in time. Like there's some people that, you know, like Kongs R Us, he plays whoever he plays and he takes the L and he does it. And then there's some people who just goes, oh, this guy got 50 losses, 5 wins. Let me play him real quick so I can get my rankings up. So it really ruins the experience for those casual players. But like I said, like you said, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You keep on playing, you'll get better over a period of time. Let's you know, let that ego go. Me and OTG, we got that ego thing. We don't want that number to look too bad and shit. But at the end of the day, you know, only way that you could get better is putting into practice, right?
No, you got to learn from the people, man. So that's why I like.
There's just not enough people, though. You got to play who you can play.
Yeah.
The community ain't big enough to be picking and choosing. If you want to play, you got to take that ass whooping.
That's what's happening.
All the casuals don't even know how to make
the
room.
top tier people. So when you start playing them, you know, you get better because once they start throwing fireballs and you can just see what's going on. Like I was playing Obliviate the other day and he was killing me. You know what I'm saying? But then I mean, I barely could get him. And then next thing you know, I was like, okay, I see how he's playing with Gal, and you know, he tries to do the thing. So I just kept kind of like scooting up, blocking. And then I, you know, did my little my heavy low kick, and I was getting them, man. And then and I told them good games. I said, but you know, I got you. I'm coming at you.
You know what? I like that stuff. Also change that is once they have the chat feature enabled. Because I'm gonna call your ass. I'm like, dude, yo, can you do another move? Can you stop fucking throwing me all day? Can you stop eyeballing me? Let me see if you as good as you say you are. Stop doing that. I bet you that ego starts fitting in.
Yeah.
That ego start hitting you like, oh, you calling me out? You think I can't do this?
What you do is you name your account. Name your account, please, sir. May I have another?
Hey, it's a friend system, man. Like the way NBA Jam has, or whatever. I had all the sucky people. That shit would be badass. Like definitely for people like me and Zohar, man, we'd be best friends on there. Like I don't care what. Yes, understand practicing. Some of us we don't want to become a hardcore Street Fighter dude. Like I love fighting games, understand them, and I played Street Fighter. I actually thought I was good into these guys, and I'm not on the mission. Oh, I don't have the time, man. I need a room for me and Zohar to play, man, and like people like us.
You know, actually, what I'll say though, we need to call this out, right? Like, so for guys like you, OTG, and guys who want to play casual, you guys need to join the online Discord, the online arcade Discord that Footie started, because that community is like, it's hundreds deep, and the majority of them are casuals, honestly. They really are. And I promise you, you'll be able to go, yo, I'm looking for a practice match. And there'll be 100 Zohars standing up like, it'll be me.
Right, I'm down. I'm more up for that, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. I got to get shout out to
pretty lit.
Yeah, dude, I actually got to ask you, what camera are you? We got to talk afterwards. You are just crisp.
That's on the lens,
lighting, man. You know?
He's so clean, like a mother. Yeah.
You got that 8K camera, you know.
Man, I know, right?
Also, he had mentioned it's really about the lighting. Your lighting is what makes it.
Really lighting.
StreamYard limits us to 720p, so
that's because you
should all be
camera.
like that,
camera's
right?
really good, and then when I put it down to 720, it still looks good.
It does, man. It does. Shit. Well, I gotta say, man, I want to see you out there. We, you know, honestly, I'll take you under my little wing, mijo, and I'll be like, let's go. Let's go.
Let's do this.
I do it. I'm telling you, like, because here's the thing, man.
Classes.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, my man Blast the Speakers has, and I'm not joking, we're going to be doing live streams and tutorials on all the games. So like people are going to legit understand like, oh shit, this is what they're talking about. And you'll see the button inputs. So when he does combos, you're going to be able to see the button inputs on the screen real time. It'll be really nice, man.
Hey, you know what, Rev? Make sure there's a quick video how to counter Bison's fucking little thing, dude.
Dude, Bison
got it with Blanca and Chun-Li, but like with Ryu and Ken, I need to know the counter. Like pissing me off.
It's a different game, man, right? Like when you get down, and this is the problem, right? Like a lot of people don't understand, like there's different functions in different games, and a lot of people get things confused, right? And there's your glitches, right? Your glitches. Yeah. Do you have the videos that I sent you by chance, UAG?
Yeah,
I'm afraid to see the videos that you sent.
No, they're good. They're good. So, like, I sent you a couple videos. And, like, the first one that I want to highlight, because people get these things confused, right? There's like glitches, and then you're talking about like broken mechanics, and then there's like the cheese, right? The different flavors of cheese. But like, I sent UAG a video on a man that I really want to highlight when it comes down to what a glitch is, so people understand when they go, "Oh, that's a glitch." No. Let me show you what a glitch is. UAG, can you throw that up there, man?
I'm bringing it up right now for you, buddy.
God damn, man. That's why. Look at his glasses with a New York Yankee hat. Can't even get my. Take him to the Waffle House, Mad Dads. Come there.
I don't know. Rev, some of the Waffle Houses. Never mind.
So, Rev, I think we got to flatten our bills of our caps a little bit here.
So hold on. So hang tight on this one, man. Hold this one, not this one. The other one. The video file that I sent you, man. There you go. Play that one. Perfect.
Which one? The Bugs 1 or Bugs 2?
Either one. They're true. They're both amazingly broken and stupid and ridiculous. You guys are going to see the next level of glitches where you're going to be like, I didn't realize this was so stupid. And like, this is the reality of it, right? So Champions Edition, many of you guys remember back in like, I don't know, whatever it was, 96.
There was the Guile. You're going to talk it?
No audio. I'll talk. You had the Guile handcuffs, right? Well, this is the level of glitching that you're seeing in versus games. Go ahead and play this, B. So when you talk, like, that is live right there. That's real. That's a frozen Captain Commando in the middle of the screen. Busted. My man, Mike Z. Shout out to my man, Mike Z. Have you ever seen Chung Li do upside down leg kicks doing the wrong way? Yeah. How about Sabretooth?
Oh.
How about Rogue? Like, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about glitches, right? So people have to understand this is a broken glitch in the game, and you can do these easily. There's some very simple ones. Like, look at Mega Man. Gone. No Mega Man. Look at Zangief. He turned him into, that's it. What just happened? Nobody knows. He's gone forever, and then he pops on the screen, and he's stuck there forever. Juggernaut will never go away now. He's permanently on the screen. and now, so is Sentinel.
Should be.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the kind of broken thing. So now, go off of this one, UAG, and go to the other one, because these are broken glitches. They're banned in tournaments. These are things that assholes do to troll people. The other video that you played, this is a broken mechanic. And when you talk about broken mechanics, you talk about things like guard breaks or unblockables. And these are essentially unintended consequences of the game that the developers said, hey, we're not going to fix this because this actually works. Like it breaks the game in a sense, but it's not so unbreakable that it stops somebody from doing anything. Not this one, man.
Just the same one.
Yeah, do the YouTube video, the bottom link there. And you'll notice here, right, with the guard break, there's no opportunity to get away. So, like, watch what happens as he brings them in. Your guard broke, you're immediately in a combo. That's normal. Now, characters can get out of that shit. Boom, guard break him, comes in, snaps him, stops, and then he can't do anything because he's in a normal jump. He can only block once in a normal jump. He's falling afterwards, and he's wide open. But if you're Venom, you can splash. If you're Spider-Man, you can web ball. If you're Wolverine, you can drill claw. Everybody has a tool to deal with these different broken mechanics. It's if the player has the wherewithal to know this broken mechanic is going to be coming, and this is how my character has the tools to equip it. And then lastly is just the cheese. I mean, ultimately, it just boils down to the most amazing cheese you can find, right? Like, so back in the day, how many of you guys remember people being like, if you throw me, that's cheese? No, you being thrown means that you just suck. You're allowing me to throw you. Jab me in the balls. Don't let me walk up to you and throw you. Right?
So you're saying that Turbo Joe has a legitimate reason for backbreaking me 1,800 times in a row.
And watch this. Shout out to Kongs R Us. Kongs R Us. How is my throw game in any Street Fighter game? Like, ask John D how my throw game is. I mean, dude, I had people legitimately telling me like, you're glitching the game and you have a throw button. And I'm like, no, I don't. I just know how to throw. Like it's another level of the game. Now, see, that's because I'm old and shitty and I don't have the skill level that these young people do to do infinites. Some of these young people just do infinites forever. Talk about another broken mechanic, an infinite combo that never ends, right? So that's something where I counteract the infinite game by playing incredibly smart and having a wicked throw game. And it works. It really takes me to the top tiers for most games that I play. I'm done. I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
Throw
I,
game.
I need to learn the throw game then, because I'm not gonna beat you with the combos, just
Right.
not. So,
Right.
So
Neither do I. It's you just need to know power combos. If I hit a ducking middle kick, I fireball afterwards, guaranteed every time. It's just a muscle memory. And just like every time you reach over and you squirt for that lotion in your hand, you grab the tissue, it's just muscle memory. You're gonna learn low middle kick fireball every time. It's gonna be burned in there.
What is that? Every Wednesday? Okay. I got it.
Hey, holla, 9 o'clock.
listen. I mean, if you're not watching him, just watching the actual the commentary and the fights, you learn from that, because you start seeing these people, their imagination on how they link these combos together and what they can do. Like, you're like, oh, I never thought about doing that. So you learn a lot. Like, I was watching Storm Queen bust this guy's ass. Oh my god. She was I probably now I know I probably played her, because she was whipping that ass. That, Chess Rich, all of them. It's really cool to see them on another level, but you can take parts of what they're doing in the game and kind of utilize it. You won't do it on their level.
Everyone's forgetting, man. Every Just Rich and Storm Queen started off as a UAG, moved into a Mad Dads, into a Rev, and got so good that then they took it to that.
Don't get this Milk Duds head bigger.
He got. Hey, this Milk Dud look good, bro.
Listen, not everybody can rock their head like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But I know that hurt your mama.
Smooth, man.
Hey, Mad Dad, tell me about your 20 inch, man.
So you can't see his muscles today,
Oh yeah,
he got so mad.
Mad Dad side shirt. Listen, I want y'all to know. I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. My bad. The panel, guys. Mad Dad gets a shirt 2 sizes too small, so he can look swole. Come on, Mad Dad. Show everybody the shirt. There you go. He over there tightening the shirt, tightening the sleeve and shit.
We're gonna start
like that. What were you talking about, man?
He plays on the big blue B cup. That's what he plays on.
You 300 and some pounds every.
Yeah, Mad Dad. The first video I saw was that Big Blue of yours, and you mentioned that you had just got back from the gym. I'm like, check this dude out. Now I know you did it on purpose, man.
I'm telling you, what he does before this show and all his videos, he does about 100 push-ups right before. So
that's badass, though. Hey, man, that's badass.
I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna do it right on the live with y'all.
A new segment is
live. What's up? You know,
weekly workout segment with Mad Dads.
But yeah, the 20 inch, y'all. So as you see, I had 3 videos. I had 1.5, and I had I had the part 1 where I put it in there, trying to get the
hey, this is a kid friendly show. You put it in there. What are you talking about?
What's that?
Yo, you lost the whole bezel. You lost the whole bezel on that thing though with the 20 inch.
Yeah, you had a zoom or some shit, right?
Yeah, so what I had to do, I'll tell y'all. So basically the first thing I put it in there, had to get the Geek Worm, do the version 2, and then so I thought the version 2 would work just like the MK did. It didn't work. Got the version 1, still didn't work because I had a DVI to HDMI cable. That didn't work. So went ahead and put it on the 27 inch, as y'all know, if y'all watched the video. That worked. And then I didn't want to have to take this out. And you know how I am about that stuff. Like, I was like, nah, I can't do it. I don't want nobody to know that I put it in and then I have to take the junk out of it. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. So went ahead and ordered it was a little bit more expensive cable. And it was the VGA to the long cable VGA to HDMI. And I'm telling you, man, as soon as I put it in there, it came out. The screen was kind of like on the sides there. And even if you auto refresh, it wouldn't go. So I had to go into the menu. And remember, I had already took out took off the pieces for the, to go ahead and do the settings. So I'm up here in the back, clicking on the thing, going like this, clicking, going back, trying to get into the menu. And I finally got to the part where it actually showed, just like it is right now. So, I mean, everything is working great. Played it, I was playing the Bronx Bomber the other day, and it was pretty cool, man. We ended up 4-4 on that one. I kind of cut it off because I didn't want the video to be too long, but that's about it, man.
It looks good, dude.
It looks damn good.
Yeah,
damn good.
Pretty cool.
Shout out to ARCADE1UP. Give us an option to buy a Mad Dad special.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure that all the monitors and everything, all the stuff that I use, the code always wins. And there was another guy. Sorry about, I can't remember his name. You know who you are. You know who you are. And but he helped me out with he put it on there saying what the monitors are, because he was like, "What monitors have you tried?" I tried everything. I have all the model numbers. I was trying different ones just to see if it'll work. And I was like, you know what? I think it's just going to be the cable. So I tried the cable with the 19-inch. Y'all saw it worked great. And then, like I said, with the 20-inch, that one worked great. So now you can still use the same monitors that you've always been using to upgrade. There you go.
Is UAG ordering food?
Oh, shit.
Shit. He's ordering food. Here comes his Uber.
Uber Eats is here.
I haven't even played Johnny yet.
Uber Eats is here. What'd you order?
You guys talk too much shit. What the
fuck? What up, old man?
What's up, man? Can you guys fit 7? I just wanted to check if we could fit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. How's it going?
We'll take it, baby. Look at you.
You get the whole bottom row, John.
You get the bottom.
I got the bottom row?
Hold on. Let's put
my Drake and Lil Wayne shirt.
Drake?
Right in the middle.
Wait, hold on. I'm not a Drake fan, but I did do this Drake versus Lil Wayne thing back in the day with Capcom. You guys remember?
Oh shit, that's badass, then.
Right?
I was just making sure he didn't go light, dark, and all that stuff. I just wanted to make sure he didn't do all that up on the screen, man.
What's up, guys?
What are you bringing? What flavor are you bringing to the show, man? John, you're on here. You're ready to go. Look at you. You got the performance enhancement going. You're ready.
This is not sativa, nor is it indica. I'll just say that.
Okay.
CBD's legal. We're not judging.
It's
no
California.
Judgment.
It's California.
That's right. No judgment.
You're good.
You're good, man.
We're good.
UAG, did you get your order of food there? Look at he's still ordering food.
He's muted, so he doesn't realize he's been talking for like 20 minutes and nobody knows what he's saying. John D, man,
I don't like your ass. I really
begging you to come on our show.
I just want you to know that.
No, I wanted to, I did want to go show later on, like make this a spectacle. But this cast I could not be a part of. This is
A-list.
This is a fucking A-list. A-list. It's not mid-tier. It's top tier. So I'm glad to be a part of this top tier class.
I appreciate it, man.
Wait a minute. Let's fix this right though. All right.
Wherever
So we go
you
by the level. We go by level. This is the character that nobody plays with down here.
I told her. I said John D's here. She didn't listen. I had to yell at her. I put her myself in wrapped up and got down here for John D. John D, you're the man, dude. There you go. There's your girl. Shadow Lou's finest.
Dude, you guys get me so much trouble with Capcom. I'm telling you.
John, are you getting hit up for games on Big Blue like every single day now? Is like everybody trying to play you when they see you on?
That's why I don't go on anymore.
Dude, you'd have an audience.
There's just way too many people, and I don't want people recording it. My guile is pretty standard, so I got to switch it up.
You don't want them to have game tape on you.
Nah,
so when they play you. All right.
Sure.
That's smart. That's smart.
You guys see that, right? There's a creator making content from this. It's awesome. It's pretty cool.
I love it. Office Arcade.
I think it's badass. Yeah. I think it's really cool.
I was playing Bobby Vu one time, and I was just messing around and stuff. Oh, there you go.
Speaking of I couldn't get on.
See, now it's stuttering. We got AP.
We need one more to just shut it down.
Let's go. Let's bring Zohar, who's out of retirement. How about you think, man?
We have an agreement there. We can't do that.
Okay, got it.
Oh, man. Not to derail, that's all. I just wanted to come in and just stare at John as he stared at me.
Because I'm going to get one more person.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll reenact it. So you guys couldn't see this back scene, right? We were fighting in a match, and then we were in the green room. Rev knows this, and Mr. E Honda cheap ass motherfucker knows this. So I was playing. All you could see is this. All you could see is this, right?
This is total reenactment. Like exactly. This is him 3-1. He wins his first matches, and he comes around and he just does this stare.
Yeah,
he just comes in and is like
a murder stare
backstage. Like,
yeah. It was ridiculous.
That's
it.
Yeah, I was
That's
just
like one. And then he would come around. But then what you didn't see is when I started my comeback was like he was all twitching. He was all like running around.
Dude, you guys had to be careful though. You understand? It's different when you have Kong looking like a 12-year-old boy playing Street Fighter, and then you got John D coming in and mean mugging him. That would have gotten mad.
So can I ask you something, John D? So when you was busting his ass in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And you was giving that face, you got confident. When he started coming back, did you just stop?
My booty got so tight I couldn't do nothing. I got so tight. I was like, I can't even. You saw it. I couldn't boom. I couldn't flash kick. I couldn't do shit. So yeah, I mean, I was confident I was going to beat his Honda because I should. I mean, usually Guile is 7-3 against that matchup. So look, Kong's just a better player than me. I needed that advantage, right? So I was taking him. I was getting the distance. I was using planks to make sure my foot would stay over this plank and all that stuff. And I knew I got him. Shit, if you look at the last part of the match, I should have got his Honda easy. But when he switched up to Blanca, that was it. Blanca, I said, if you look at that video, he's my nemesis. He's always been my lifetime nemesis. I'm just scared of Blanca.
So you know what? It was very much like Mike Tyson says, you know, everybody got a game plan until they get punched in the mouth.
100%.
Things start changing. You know, you have to counter. I was surprised that, I mean, you went to whatchamacallit, Ryu, but you went.
He knows he don't got a good Ryu. He was just styling on me at that point.
I got one. The bonus stage match was where it's at. That's where I got. That's where I got my confidence.
That was disrespectful, bro.
That's where I got my confidence for one.
I was just trying to practice. If you look at the bonus stage, look at right in the beginning. I was trying to practice my standing flash kicks. Right, I pulled one off right away. I did a standing flash kick, and I thought I was just going to practice. This guy comes over to my side, starts like messing me up, and
you should have got a win off of that. You should have got a win off of that. That was disrespectful.
Yeah, what I want to see the option to just take on your opponent in only the bonus stage. That would be amazing. Take me. I'll see you outside at the Mazda. Catch you at the Mazda. Let's go.
That's a Lexus, right? That's a Lexus.
Is it? Oh man.
Lexus, yeah. That's what happened to me, man. When me and Kong was playing, like we were like even, man. It was like 2-3, 3-3, and it was like 3-4. Yeah. And then I was like, "Yeah, what's up, Kong?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna switch to my blanket." And I was like, "Hold up, you can't be using my
do that."
I'm using him, you know. And then he was just tearing me up after that. I was like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me!" But it was pretty good, man. It was really fun.
Yeah,
I like playing.
I heard you're pretty good, Mad Dads. We should play sometime.
Yeah,
He's a Blanca player, though. You'd hate him.
I know. I need to practice Blancas. I need to practice really good Blancas. You know, I'll tell you, a lot of people, you know, who don't do first to 10 matches, you know, mental fatigue and physical fatigue is real, and that set lasted almost an hour. So, you know, props to you, Kong. Like you got me on that game.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Yes,
that's the heart of the warrior.
Sounds so good to hear straight from the guy. But it was fun. It was. I mean,
you want to play with me, Kong? Fuck that, man.
Yeah, dude.
You wanted some matches,
but Rev is saying that it doesn't matter. Like, I'll play anybody because it really depends on how you play will react to how I play, right? Like if you know, for anybody who just loves to play the game, it doesn't matter what level you play at, you try to make the match fun. Like if I play somebody that is like at a quote unquote lower skill level,
then he'll play Ryu.
Yeah, I'll play Ryu. I'll try other characters you're not good at. Yeah, I've done Chun-Li and Ryu's and other characters I want to get better at. So yeah, there's opportunity to play anybody at any skill level. To make
wait till you see my bison. Wait till you see my bison.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
You should have did it. You should have did it. You should have switched over.
That's not honorable.
We
I can't do that, man. I could play everybody, but I just
wait a minute.
You know
what
I mean?
I want to see if I could break this thing. So we're gonna add another person.
One more.
Oh boy.
Oh,
we got a battle from
Ralph.
He has nothing to add to this discussion because he sucks at I'll tell you that
much. What kind of ridiculous? What kind of party is this?
I don't know what's going on.
Let's do 12.
Who's doing that?
I'm gonna have a seizure.
We broke the stream, everyone.
Rainwater,
It really is doing this. What is going on?
Yeah. This is me trying to hack the stream by saying John D got nothing on me.
Oh shit!
Are you serious?
Bars.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Woo. I think.
right.
Okay. First of all, I had a seizure. That's one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Secondly, no, so Retro Ralph, me and you could start our own room, right? We're gonna
Dude,
call
our
it
room would be the best
lower.
room.
We're gonna call it the lower tier, baby.
Yeah, I don't
That's
care.
what
I'm
we're gonna do.
no shame.
Listen, no, because
Yeah.
Hey, put me in that room
I want
too.
to just play casually. Like I don't want to get my ass whipped all the time.
Let's be
Actually,
real.
you
Let's.
and-
You have to
You
play
and
the computer.
you and I, UAG, we're actually like pretty good pairs
Yeah,
too.
we're
I
at
think
the
we're like
same
skill
level.
level
It
similar.
doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm gonna tell you why. Because UAG doesn't touch your camera and lighting in your background. You got to play OTG.
He's got god tier lighting. He's got god tier cameras. Even on the 720.
Listen, I'm gonna get with OTG. I'm gonna get on that level. I gotta talk to him. He's gonna
I
hook
know.
me up with. He's gonna send me the Amazon cart. I'm gonna get all the shit in there.
That would be the most beautiful matchup stream. OTG versus Ralph, but both of you guys on camera at the same time. It would be
Overthink, are you
beautiful,
good?
'cause-
You're probably pretty good, right?
No, I'm not.
No? All
I
right,
can
well,
play. I'm decent, but I'm not good.
He's probably on our level. He's probably on our level.
All right. That'd be fun. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I can't play like
Here's the easiest question:
tongs.
Is throwing cheating in anybody's opinion?
Hell no.
Never.
No.
Never.
No.
See, we're all
Part of
warriors.
the game.
I hate
Nobody
it. What
here is
about-
suffering from bitch ass-itis. I'm so happy.
Never.
No,
Why,
I
are there
try to
people that
counter
say
that.
throwing is cheating?
No,
Is 75 fireballs in a row? Is that cheating?
That's skill. That's skill.
no.
Yeah.
That's
Man,
boring.
dude.
That's
That's
skill.
fucking hard. Look, I want to be able to play. I want to be able to play.
Mhm.
Come on.
I feel like I need sunglasses.
That's the only way that.
Oh, it's doing it again.
What are you guys trying to hide? What is going on, man?
Oh,
Everything's going
There
crazy.
we go.
Take
Can we
your
add 3 more
screen off
people
of
to
there.
this? What if we've had 3 more people to
Take
this?
your
Let's go
screen
back.
off of there, Nick. You're
Let's
breaking
go
the
3 more
stream.
people. Who wants to join this all-star cast? Let's see. If
I think
Oh my
this is
God.
max capacity right now. I think,
I
this is
think
it, right?
I think so too.
All
Are you on
right.
Fox News?
Oh, it says you can have 10 though, right? This is only
Yeah,
I can't
one
count
more,
very good.
right?
This is 9,
This
right?
is 9. So
Yeah.
the 10th person would
Brady Bunch.
actually just shut this down.
Looks crazy.
It's on the verge of breaking down right now.
Dude,
It's a
that's
party.
like-
It's still better. It's still better than what happened with you guys, Rev.
Well,
what
hey,
happened at the
oh,
end
yeah.
of that? Listen, because I wanted to see their faces.
you know what happened? Here's what happened. I'm gonna tell you right now what happened. Here's what happened. Retro
Did
Ralph
you do the okey
didn't
doke
hook
on
me
us?
up. Retro Ralph didn't hook me up with all his awesome hookup stuff there. So I'm working on some Midwest, middle of the frozen North garbage setup. And he's got this Hollywood setup.
But you know what? I will say this: your professionalism, your voice didn't crack. Me, I would have been sweating like a little bitch. Break it down. This ain't
Rev's
gonna work for me,
voice.
baby.
Rev's
And
voice
you
got
didn't
messed up.
crack.
It did.
Well, it did because he was yelling the
Your
whole
real
time.
voice was
Like,
gone
he
like
was
a
having
mother.
a
Gone.
condition.
He's
Yeah, it's gone.
They went down to his lower registers of his voice. Look at this matchup. It's about to go down. And then he goes high up to his like adolescent voice. Oh no!
I tell you.
I just noticed you're John D's nuts, huh? That's the new name.
That's my name on Discord.
That's good. I like that.
That's my name on
Yeah, I
Discord.
wrote a whole song about it. It's
I
really
saw.
awesome.
John, he's been in the Discord forever. People wondered if that was you for like months. And he finally talked.
That's me. I'm just watching. I'm just thinking, oh, I'm taking tabs. You're talking shit.
I know. Yeah.
And that's
There's a
true.
lot of John D. Slender.
You're talking
I will-
shit.
I got you back though.
When he handed, when he
I
when he
respect
when
the
he took
fact
out
that
the
you
receipt.
documented every person that talks shit about you. Like, I respect that
I
a
was
lot,
just gonna
actually.
say that. When
Yeah,
he
some
brought
people
out the
owe me money.
receipts, he brought out the receipts for the Zohar ass whooping. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
You
he
said-
had it all documented.
There he is. There's Bobby. Man.
So I gotta ask a question because I never get this opportunity. We have UAG and Mad Dads a moments away from being able to battle. Those two Goliaths, these brothers at arms, are going to smash together to find out who actually is the better trick-or-treater. Now, Retro Ralph, I have never been able to talk to you, my friend. Here's my question. Retro Ralph is sitting in the Batcave looking like Bruce Wayne just pimped out with a 5 o'clock shadow. When is Retro Ralph and Console Kit's Robin gonna take it on? I want to see Batman and Robin fight it out on Big Blue, baby. Can we get
He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one.
Come on.
He's got to get one. He doesn't have it.
He
John,
said he's on the
come
fence.
up.
He said he's gonna get it.
Can't you give him one?
Don't you have a storage closet up in there with like 16 Big Blues in it? You could just send
One of them fall off the truck, and that's it. That's it.
I'm selling mine for 1,000. Anyone want it? You got it.
What the hell? What's special with this shit?
With those prices,
I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna sign it and say you're free, and then I'll give you $1,000.
All right, you should take an extra $200 off of that.
Yeah,
For that.
$1,000 is cheap for an Arcade1Up these days, John.
I know, right?
Just saying.
You. It is. No, you can. Hey, look, you guys. Anything's free game. You know, this is a. This is.
Oh, we're dirty dozens here.
We can do it. We can
All right, I know we're gonna
Well,
do.
I will say I'm a little scared because people are having monitor problems. Got me scared. I'm not a modder.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to fix it.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh my god.
We're gonna sideload. We're gonna sideload Street Fighter onto the ACK games. We'll play on the ACK games since Justin has one of those, and we're good to go.
I mean, it can do it. I mean, we may not play online. Don't use
online. ARCADE.net, right?
Yeah,
that ARCADE.net will break.
You can load whatever you want on that thing. I can load every Street Fighter on
You can load anything on it, but you ain't gonna play online unless you're playing on Steam because ARCADE.net will break down. It will break down.
Rev, you don't care. Rev, you don't care what platform we play on, though, right? Like, I know preferred platform would be, because John's here, it would be a Big Blue. But can't we just do like Switch or something?
Fightcade? You want to do Fightcade?
I'll be honest. Hold on.
Or Switch like super lame.
He's putting on
the Steam is.
There's a lot of Fightcade, guys.
So Ralph, I think personally, I would prefer if you would use the approved ARCADE1UP machine, the approved ARCADE1UP product. I think there is an appropriate angle to use on this, and I think it provides a quality experience with online net play that you can only find in an ARCADE1UP experience. Trademark.
All right.
Get up in there.
You gotta hire this guy, John.
With that being said,
He already done hired.
Listen, whatever you got to do, brother, I'll work.
I just got a memo. I just got a memo from ACK Games. It says it says right here.
You're fired.
Feel free to bring your own game, anyone you want, with online net play free of charge. Like this sounds.
That game sends you nothing, Ralph. What are you talking about?
I'm joking. This is live.
You're on their
still.
blacklist.
This isn't live, right?
We're live, baby. We're live.
Is it actually live?
This is YouTube after dark, baby.
Is that what the show is now? I saw like naked. I saw Cammy all sprawled out a second ago. I was driving my son to football, and I was like, "What the hell?"
I told her Retro Ralph is here, and she was like, "Who?" And I was like, "Retro Ralph."
What happened to those Kim ones I gave you?
It's a good thing Kim's not around. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, put that down, please.
All right. Now, with that, what I will say, let me go back. Retro Ralph, if you would like to partner with FightersEvo and put your quarters on the glass, I would be more than happy to do a rated PG or rated PG-13 cast with you to partner and collaborate on your stream or ours. Thank you very much.
All right, cool. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Retro Ralph.
Trademark.
Yo.
If you were to play anyone on FightersEvo, who would it be? On a main eventer.
Well, I mean, obviously, it would have to be someone at my skill level because otherwise it's not fun to watch, right?
Of course.
It would be actually really fun. I mean, people would probably want to see me play Justin, but I think it'd be actually really fun to play UAG because we played at Southern Fried Gaming Expo, and I think our skill levels are similar.
Let's do it.
Similar. He's probably slightly better, but
I would love to commentate that along with Rev.
UAG, wouldn't that be fun, right? You down?
I would love that. I would love that.
You
heard it here first.
And Rev, you got plenty of content. I'm from the East Coast. He's from the East Coast. I'm from Rhode Island. He's from New York. New York versus Rhode Island.
Ooh, Rhode Island's original
Would this
mafia.
be considered a rematch? Because didn't you guys already play each other? Like
that doesn't count. That wasn't on an arcade.
But now Retro Ralph has been practicing. He's got the Rocky.
Wasn't the approved hardware?
Listen to these excuses.
I'm not practicing.
Here's what I'm noodling. We have two men. Two men. Here we go. Two men. Both from the deeps of the East Coast. One Federal Hill original mafia. Retro Ralph bringing the heat. One from the streets. You know him as the man from the hood. Your boy, my boy, UAG. Going live on the streets. Going hard in the yard on Put Your Quarters on the Glass. Give us a 1 in the chat if you want to see this happen, baby.
0.
I like it. I like that you threw in Federal Hill. Like you knew Federal Hill. I like it.
Oh baby,
Rev, where are you from?
He does research. He knows his shit.
Dude, how did you find that out in 2 seconds though? Did you just know that?
Nah, brother, I've been all over the world, man. I've been all over the world.
He's internationally known, baby.
You could fib a little bit and say I'm from Providence, and like for my ego, it'd be cool if you called me like the Pride of Providence or something.
Yeah,
even though that's
if nothing more than for the airport.
Nicknames and stuff like that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Bro, like listen, man. You tell me what you want, bro. I'm telling you right now. I'll get Cammy to dress up like Miss Elizabeth, and I'll go full Macho Man Randy Savage. We'll do this.
All right,
we'll do this.
Right. So this is we'll do this. It's gonna be me, Retro Ralph. We got Rev and John D calling the match.
Yep. John D is
be epic, baby.
He's a black hat and a black suit away from looking like Mr. Miyagi already.
UAG.
It sounds like we got this planned out. It's gonna happen.
UAG, you and I need to promise something. There's no speed dialing. Not to say John did this, but there's no speed dialing Justin Wong up to get tips. We're going straight. We're going. I'm not saying he did that.
We need a camera view showing you guys hands on the thing. So
yeah, no, UAG, you and I are going into this.
UAG, is this going to be before we play?
Oh no, you're going to be my practice.
Oh, okay.
we'll put them both through training camps.
Once I get my system, I'm gonna need about 2 days of practicing on that. Because I gotta represent. I can't go winless.
Okay, but maybe is it better? Do we want to have training, or do we not want to allow that? Like, just want to go in cold?
No, you gotta train.
And even more than that,
no Justin Wong training.
No. That's another level.
I'm gonna do it even better than that. Let's do it real. Let's do it real. We got my man B here, right? B, you shout out.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
B. I'm gonna hopefully not break a fourth wall, but let's call it out, man. Winner of this matchup, the local Red Cross gets some charity donations, guys. Let's throw some money on the line here. Come on now.
$100, $100.
Let's do it.
$100.
UAG.
I'm down.
Retro Ralph.
Hey, in fact, just a small little plug, by the way, there is a Red Cross kind of streaming thing called Rescue Royale, where they are doing charity for doing esports type of events. This could be like a really big thing called, look it up, Rescue Royale. You can stream any type of e-gaming stuff for charity.
Hell yeah.
Support the Red Cross.
Go call them for us, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You see how my man is so professional? Rev is writing notes down. He wrote that shit down.
Lying, dude.
If I win,
how do they feel about
totally inappropriate? This is totally inappropriate. If I win Jeff Rainwater, I get to inject Jeff Rainwater with the COVID-19. He has to take the vaccination. You're getting vaccinated, baby. You're getting vaccinated.
That's cool right there.
If I win, you're getting vaccinated.
Oh man. UAG, we're gonna get
comment of the show.
Hey Jeff, I don't want to talk about politics or nothing like that on this.
I'm
show
joking.
I'll get in trouble. But no one's more liberal than me. I got 6 shots. 2 for each. 2 for each.
You pay for the extra? Well, you got the
no. One from Moderna, one from Johnson & and one from Pfizer. That's how fucking G I am. That's John D getting 3 more boosters next week.
John D just goes right for the Mountain Dew and just like put it right in the vein.
I got superpowers now. You don't, some people just got to go next to me and they're fucking vaccinated.
Or that's why he's twitching so much. He's just like he's playing.
This is actually what has to happen.
So opened it up as like for a Justin Wong booster shot joke, but I'm not gonna go there. Never mind.
We got some practicing to do, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
like it, UAG.
Put it in together. I'm gonna listen. First of all, this what's this guy's name? You know your name, man, Dash. I'm gonna beat your ass first.
What's your name?
Silent.
His name is on the thing.
Watching at me.
He knows his name.
You know what your name is.
First of all, my dad.
Anybody. You see what I'm saying?
My dad was a Rolling Stone, so he would never say our names. He'd be like, you know your name, boy. I'm your son. so don't, no disrespect, man, Dad. You know you're my brother. We speak every day. So there you go.
I think he's gonna teabag the shit out of you when you play him, UAG. He's gonna go hog on you.
First of all, I need you to be impartial. You sound like you're rooting for the dude. I'm gonna come for you too. No, let me not say that.
I can neither confirm nor deny any way that I would like to position this fight. I just happen to say that I think that the experience levels of Mad Dad outweigh the merits that you can bring to the situation.
This is speaking of a guy who's never even seen
We got new records, man. That's pretty good.
What's that? What's that? Rev is free on Korean
Shade for the secret San Francisco brawl that happened between these two.
So first of all, it wasn't a South Korean, it was North Korean. It was the Kim Jong-un version, okay? That shit was garbage. It was bullshit, and it was ridiculous. First, we may or may not have had a couple of alcoholic drinks, which did not play well to my favor. And then John D took me to his backyard, which in San Francisco, they have these things called homeless people. They don't have those in Minnesota. It's insane.
It's too cold there for them motherfuckers.
He scared me. He took me to the hood. He told me he was going to drop me off in Oakland and leave me at a pallet town if I beat him. It was all staged. It's all the truth.
I have to come and get you, man. I'll come and get you.
All right, I got a question for John D, bro. John D, how close are we to getting the next level of fighters, like going to like Street Fighter Alphas or the Marvel versus Capcom 2? This is what we want. We need to turn that page. So how I know you can't go into the nitty-gritty, but if you could say and look into your crystal ball and say, we're about a year away. Talk to us. What do you think about it?
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone is familiar with the Free MVC2 campaign. I think that campaign started a lot of noise in the upper echelons of Capcom and Marvel. It's hopefully, and I don't know anything, but hopefully they talk, right? And only then is when we can free MVC2. So what I suggest for the entire community to do is keep it up because we want to be a part of it too. So that's all I've got to say. And then Alpha and Street Fighter 3, I mean, for sure, those are logical, next steps for us. But, let's just wait and see. It's coming soon.
Okay.
Talking about Soul Blade.
Oh, Soul Blade.
What's no damn Soul Blade? People want it, but we're not talking about that here. That's not this community. This community, we want we want to see that MVS2, and we want that freaking the Alpha series.
Right.
So that's the natural. Some third straight. We need that.
Yeah. Hey, John D, what's up with KI?
I'm waiting for that KI, baby.
Straight up calling him out. What's up with that KI?
Yeah.
What are you guys scared the guy off the show?
What's your social security number?
You guys got to
change his t-shirt now.
What he just realized that John was on the stream. He's like, I got to talk to John.
What is happening here?
Oh, hey, I got another. What about Golden T, Jew? Is there going to be another one, or should I go grab an old one?
What do we see?
That looks like a Pac-Man.
That looks like a Pac-Man.
Right.
It's right there.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, you're getting fired. You're getting fired.
I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to show that? Was I not supposed to show that? My bad.
Are you
John, this is David.
That's messed up.
This is
What
David.
about Golden T? Would there be another one, or should I go get an old one?
I don't know.
John D.
Okay, all right. This is what we can talk about.
John
This
D.
one you should be able to
Y'all
talk
gonna
about.
get me in trouble. You want me to go on another 3-month hiatus?
No. We're trying to, color.
Golden Tea's been out for a while though.
Go in. Everyone can go in.
This is the one that when can we expect Big Blue to get an update so we can talk shit to one another? Because I want to say, yo, Turbo Joe, if you throw me again, I'm gonna beat your ass. I want to be able to say that.
Right. So let's talk about this first. Okay. How's voice chat working on NBA Jam?
From what the community says, they sound like they're very happy about it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody do it yet. I was talking to one guy and he said he couldn't find nobody to talk to. So I don't think nobody's like connected yet with it.
Right. Okay, so that's a part of the issue, right? So how long did it take for us to implement voice chat? That was like a year, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully it doesn't take a year. Hopefully we're looking at the community right now, getting feedback, not just on the voice chat, but other features for Big Blue. I would like it to happen as soon as possible, right? And whatever, we'll try to see what I can't give an estimate on timing for that, but we definitely want it on Big Blue because that'll be next level. But I don't want to hear ReVv in my ear while I'm playing. It'll mess me up.
So maybe you can have the feature like disable that feature. If one person has the headset, the other person doesn't. I don't.
You can always mute
hear
it.
them.
You can definitely mute it. That's why. That's why I couldn't listen to B Kong talking all his smack. I had to take off my earphones.
I think it's gonna work better with Big Blue only because it's got more people would do it because it's got the headphones versus NBA Jam. I think you had to use a USB, correct?
Yep,
like to the board.
Yeah,
so I think it's gonna be good on Big Blue for sure.
So
just no cameras. That Zohar shit. Like we don't want that camera shit.
No camera. That was a whack idea.
Hey, much love to Zohar.
That's a level of you have privacy issues there. Secondly, but with the not knowing, educating the community, though this niche we all know about it, but the average user probably doesn't even know that feature is enabled right now in NBA Jam or know about getting an adapter to play it. I think it'll be a lot easier with these new additions,
Right. I mean,
the headphones.
We talk about that. This is a soft launch, right? We don't want to announce these features right out and it doesn't work. Right now, you guys are a part of a beta test. And to see how it happens. That's why you don't see any formal announcements. We're trying to figure out what works and all that. Once we're confident that this is working, it does take players to please go back, play that game so we know. I know that those lobbies are getting kind of thin, but go back and play it. Help us beta test that out. If it works, then we'll announce it and then we'll announce other things.
Okay, cool.
That's your A1UP PSA for today.
Okay. So that gives us that little nugget to hold on to. I think that's exciting. KI is around the corner, and I think everybody is clamoring for that particular one because we know when we get that particular game, that means that PTB board is probably upping, and we could start seeing other games on that kind of level, right?
Yeah. I mean, KI is not an easy game to fucking develop and emulate. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
So once we get it straight, once we get it right, it'll release. I'm practicing.
We got Code Mystic behind it, so we know it's gonna work right one day.
100%. They don't pull out bad stuff
with the screen angle. Correct, right? Because I've heard that's a big issue so far, right? Are you guys making the screen angle right?
I said that back in E3, didn't I? Or no?
You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it right.
I said that. I said that in CES. I showed it at Ralph's. So screen angle.
This is what. Hold on. Let me just be real for a second. As a consumer and a avid advocate of ARCADE1UP, you guys have to deal with people bitching about the screen angle. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's legit.
Yeah,
because this. I'll tell you why. Right, if you have a different form factor, and then your marquee, if your marquee is situated the way that's situated, and you're a tall person, not like me, if you don't have that screen angle, the viewing angles can be all messed up. Then you're gonna have to break your back and play, right? Yeah. So we want these the bar key to be as flush as possible, right, to the front of the edges. And then in order to do that, you got to slant the screen. But not only that, you probably got to add a little bit of height to it, I think.
Yeah. So I from you know, the rumor mill and images.
Hold on, Overthink Gaming got to go pee real quick. I gotta go pee too.
He was drinking that sauce. You know, that's what happened when you drink the sauce. We'll put them out there. We want to be embarrassing. So, you know, the rumor mill came around and said, "Listen, it looks like it's going to be taller like the Big Blue." Yeah. So, is that going to be our? Can we think that that's going to be our new footprint? It's going to look similar to the Big Blue at that height and get that little mini riser in between it, because I personally like that new look. You know, the renders didn't do it justice. We all said that. We all ate crow there, but it looks a lot better. Could it be wider? I'm gonna be honest with you. It should be a little wider because I'm a big boy. 2 big boys on that unit ain't gonna work, bro.
Okay, before I answer that question, hold on.
That's why they went online. You hear me?
By the way, the thing that John didn't tell you is when you sign the NDA with ARCADE1UP, you actually get an on-site chiropractor. So the whole slant thing, you just don't even talk about it because you're. Oh, say hey, John, what's up?
He's bringing David. Oh, he's got to ask permission.
David, UAG's asking if fucking KI is taller. Boy. Fuck, man. All right.
What is that? A BlackBerry? What is that thing you had up there? It looked big.
He's like, talk amongst yourselves.
You got that new Galaxy, man.
That's the next ARCADE1UP release.
Okay, he said that due to the circumstances right now, as the game has not been fully released or no new announcements have been made, I'm authorized to say that please visit ARCADE1UP.com, our Instagram, for upcoming news regarding AI.
Oh man!
The official word.
John D's HR department approves of that message.
It's like Akuma ReVv, and this guy's the same person. Y'all start talking that, you know, the disclaimer talk. I
told you he's my brother from an Asian mother. I never thought I'd meet one. It was weird.
I'll tell you some secrets.
I do want to thank
Kongs will appreciate this.
You ain't gonna say shit,
Kongs
John.
Kongs will appreciate this. Actually, I got a message from Garage Gamer. You guys all know who he is, right?
Yeah.
He's pretty big. He's big on Instagram. He tweets stuff out all the time. But he's like, hey, you got to get this. It's gonna sound weird, but he's like, get this refrigerator. It's called like a refrigerator stand, and it honestly it puts up the Big Blue like maybe 3.5 inches, and honestly, it's actually perfect at that height. It's actually because like otherwise, I actually struggle with it a bit. But I'm like 6 feet, so I don't know. Anyways, it's like $30, but it actually helps it a lot.
So you know, feedback is important for you, John P. Another 4 inches. You know, a girl.
He's gonna make.
Women would be very happy. The 4 inches make a difference, right?
He's gonna make a "that's what she said" joke. I can already.
No, I did not. I did not. I did not. I was gonna say that I love risers on risers on risers.
I mean, don't give us the riser. Why don't you give us?
I shouldn't have to do that, but.
I'm gonna build a small 4-inch riser that has the logo on it, and then you can put it on that.
No, John D, just give. I can make it easy for you. Give us the riser that you got for Star Wars.
The tall
just
one.
Put that on there.
Maybe
the Star Wars riser.
It may be too late. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, John.
I'm talking about for the future. For the future.
For the future, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, John, can I get a cab that has a microwave and a fridge
right inside,
also built in? And then for Zohar, can I get a direct camera feed to Zohar so he can just watch when he wants?
Yeah. I'm writing all this down.
Listen, Akuma ReVv, expect a song very soon for you. That's it. I'm calling it right now. Zohar.
But I do want to thank you, John D, for actually, listening to us about, the Ethernet jack inside the PCB.
Right.
Because that's fantastic. Like I didn't even know it was there when I first looked at it, and I looked at it and I was like, oh man, I could just plug it right on in and I'm good.
I appreciate that.
So that right there.
Is everyone that's playing that is? I mean, I have mine Ethernet connected. I'm assuming
you don't need
everyone
to.
does.
You don't need to. You don't.
I was telling people this in the Discord the other day, but they don't be listening to me. I said John D said don't do that.
No, he was trying to throw me off with that lag switch. That's why.
Yeah. Right. What do you think, John? What is the preferred methodology for Big Blue fighting?
Okay, of course it's Ethernet to Ethernet, right? But I don't want any excuses when I beat Kongs again. Okay, I beat him the next time because theoretically, you should go same connection to same connection, wired to wired or Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi. Does it make a difference in real life? We don't know. We can do tests and everything, but I'm just saying, just make sure that there's no excuses. You got to use kind of the same sticks, right? Same internet connection, all that, just to make sure.
Fair enough. You guys heard it, man.
All right, I'll change out my sandwall buttons back to the regular ones. So there's no excuses, John.
So you're saying right now that you had an unfair advantage against John D. I mean, can you say
That's
it?
why I lost.
I did install sandwall sticks and buttons about an hour before our matchup just to make sure I was on point.
It's not unfair. It's not
unfair. This is the truth. The truth. Kong did before the fight say, hey, if you're using stock sticks, I'll use stock sticks. And I texted him back. I said, you know what, you use whatever freaking sticks you want because I don't want no excuses. Whatever you want.
Kong using the Sanwa sticks and using those upgraded sticks, it's like complaining that like Zimbabwe doesn't have the best rowboats while they're in the Olympics. Sorry, dude, you're in the Olympics. You're rowing a boat.
There, baby.
Either got the skills or you don't, right?
Do what you got.
To be fair, with our stock sticks, right? Higher level people can play stock sticks and make it look good. But
shout out to Eddie. Well, he changed it, but he's one of them.
He is.
But our stock sticks is harder for Shoto players than they are for our charge players, for sure.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct. Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. That's fair.
So, John, are you guys going back to a lot of these other cabinets and remaking them all with online and stuff? I mean, is this a new trend we're gonna see going forward?
We're hoping that every cabinet going forward is either multiplayer, online, or leaderboards. That's the goal.
Oh.
That MK, baby.
John, is that what that Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3
baby.
was? That one in the FCC filings? Because some YouTubers are hardcore. They go over there and check out the FCC. I saw that Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Is that the online one?
Wait a minute. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
You can do that.
OTG Gaming, tell us what you said. You said they were like, what you call it? It's not Inspector Gadget. What was this? You said
fucking Sherlock Holmes, man. Like Sherlock Holmes, any little bit of information, man. They make videos like crazy. They all talk to each other, man.
Hey, but if you're the first to find those leaks, props to you. Like, I ain't mad at anyone trying to
it's hardcore,
put any type of ARCADE1UP.
It gets us excited. It gets us excited. I was excited with that.
I don't care.
Wait, MK.
Yeah, but the one thing that where I draw the line is when they're all, we found the manifest from the boat. It's There's 16 one-ups on the boat. That's dumb. That's dumb. You're not a freaking legit.
That's real. That's real.
I know, but John, come on, dude. They act like I'm not going to go on acting like I'm a logistics expert from the port of.
I'll tell you what. You can be a logistics expert. I think everyone in our community are economists now.
All right, hold on.
Everyone is an economist.
Randy Records. Who is Randy Records?
I can do that too. Hold on.
Yeah, it's hack economists.
The price of wood is on the rise, everybody. It looks like COVID has hit the MDF real hard. Let's look at the projections for the next 24 months. Let's go to Toycade. Hold on. I'm going to my correspondent Toycade. Hold on, Toycade. Excuse me.
Yes,
what's it looking like in Australia? I don't know. Whatever.
Oh my God. That's crazy right there. Listen. We're not behind the scenes. We don't know when these machines were made or anything like that. So let's call it. We're not journalists, people. We're not freaking journalists. We
I got one more to add to the
Ralph.
Ralph.
Our mind. That's it.
Oh wait, hold on.
I got one more to add to the Ralph. When it goes too far is when there's a mistake, whether the width of the box and this and that. Oh my God, this is wrong. It's a 4-player, and they start looking so deep into it. The Canadian version of Turtles has these extra games. Well, it must have been a misprint. Half the games we're gonna go this Konami to the other Konami. Like, dude,
I'm with you, man.
chill out.
Yeah, the number one.
I watched all of it. I'm here for all of it.
But you know what?
I'm watching. I'm clicking those videos.
For the laugh, we do watch it. It's honest. Like we talk shit about it, but we do watch it. Be like this. Oh, that's
I get a laugh out of it.
Some of the stuff people like. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I'll tell them. All right, cool. I'll tell these fools.
Don't tell them.
Uh-oh.
What was that, John?
So my boy said nothing is confirmed. Confirmed.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
You heard it, Zohar. You're getting Mortal Kombat Ultimate, Mortal Kombat 3 with online. Confirmed.
Nah.
I'm joking.
Put me in full screen because I gotta ask this question, John D. I gotta ask this question. So it was beautiful that you gave us the Big Blue with 12 games online. I think that was a big selling point. However, the majority of the people who bought the Big Blue are probably going to be hardcore Street Fighter fans.
No, they're not.
And some of those other titles, they're probably not into it.
That's
so
true.
when you go to the when you go on there, there's not a lot of people on the other games.
I'll tell you why. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Right? It was.
I got a part 2 to that, so go ahead.
Go. No, you first.
No, so what I was going to say is that would you think that if you gave the ability for some of those other tier games to if you could, let's say I had a Mortal Kombat that was online and I could buy Puzzle Fighters, or if I could buy another game and people can play those games, do you think that would entice more people to play those particular games and pick up those units and have more people in those rooms?
It's no coincidence at all when we see the community and the gravitating towards CE, right? You'll see ST, you'll see Hyper, you'll see DS2 and DS3, wherever it is, get busier when we get more pro players involved, right? Because in 1991, when CE came out, which is the first esport, right? A lot of people played that like they played Pac-Man. People who never played fighting games, this is really the first real competitive fighting game. So for a lot of people, especially people my age, that's all we know is CE, right? And so that's why it's getting popular, and I like it that way. Because CE teaches you fundamentals. CE teaches you hit confirms. It teaches you footsies. It teaches you zoning. It teaches you one-hit frame reactions. It teaches you everything that we're talking about. And actually, it's the first game to do it. And so if you can do it, then you can also watch streams that when we talk about higher level play, that's what CE does. It's the fundamentals. It's the granddaddy fighting games, really. And it's not Karate Champ or whatever it is. However, right, these lobbies will get full as more people come on, and the pros will start to gravitate to Turbo, and then also the people in CE, when they figure out that game and learn that game, they'll go to Hyper and they'll go to Turbo. It's a progression.
John D, just not to interrupt, but I understand those sorry, Street Fighter games, they're gonna get there, but I'm talking about like the Darkstalkers or the sports game or
Puzzle Fighter.
Puzzle Fighter. Those games are fun, but they're just not people. They're not people in those rooms.
There's not people in CE right now either. So it'll start to happen the more that we sell. The more, and look, this game is this cabinet will be around for a while.
And truly, I think one thing we're missing is just market penetration, guys. Like, to talk really, like, we've only been in the market for what, a month, John?
Yep.
Like, and legitimately.
It's really a soft
and we
launch.
still got a big manufacturer. We still got a big company of Best Buy still hasn't released theirs yet.
Yep.
So you can imagine that's going to bring a big influx of people, and then we got that other addition, the clot. I don't know what the hell that was.
Clot.
Okay, but you got that coming.
Okay, so let's talk about the games included. Yes, Sports Club is one of my funnest games. I mean, Justin played tennis all the time after we take our breaks, right? Also, Puzzle Fighter. You know, there's a whole huge community of puzzle fighters, and now you can play it online. So we're just starting. Each game is going to build its own community, but you got to let it grow organically. You know, if we're going to build an esports around this cabinet, it's got to grow organically, right? But what I love is that for many of these games, they're the first time they're officially put online and competitive, right? Check that out. So anyone who wants to play Puzzle Fighter competitively, when the community comes, we'll be there. When you want to play DS2 and DS3, when the community comes, we'll be there. When you want to play Sports Club and tennis, there may be a community around that. 12 games online, right? Building communities.
Bubbles? Oh, wow. Bubbles
is coming up. Bubbles is coming up.
Confirmation, right? The ultimate Mortal Kombat. He's gonna have bubbles.
We got some promotional artwork for the.
Oh no! It better not be rated.
Guys, we've had a couple questions here. If we could, from Rexer asking about high scores on the Big Blue.
Yeah.
While you do that, I'll bring something more important on this.
There's no high scores on Big Blue.
Yeah, actually, I'll explain it. It's So what happened is they have one broken game system.
Ooh,
Holy
damn! Who would that?
This is
just kidding, Carl.
That's got to be one of your thumbnails.
I'm just flexing a little bit, you know, some mic drop in a little bit to throw up some more promotional stuff.
I got to go to the bathroom.
I love it. I'm hoping that this is going to be on your
review coming soon for Big Blue.
Oh my! You lucky man.
What was on the glass?
Kong must have a big.
There's a reason that he's Kong.
Big bank account. I said big bank account.
We know how to throw down. That's all. How to have some fun.
Listen, I love the fact that she participates in the community.
But I just heard Darkstalkers community wasn't really like represented on this cab, so I figured like, what can we do to bring the Darkstalkers fans?
Oh, that'll bring some people out. That brought me out.
You're horrible, UAG. But you know what? As a casual,
they said time to go home. They said see ya.
You know what though? As a casual, like when me and Joe play, we play all those little silly games. So I do like the list of different games because if this had 6 Street Fighters, like the Legacy or however many that one had,
that was too many. That's too many.
The perfect
this
one.
is the right amount. This is the right amount.
So I totally dig the list, even though I wish it would have had Final Fight. That's just me instead of maybe Knights of the Round or something. I mean, I like that game too. So I don't know which one I'll take out. Oh, that the second one that's like the Slam Masters. I forgot which one. That Japanese version one. I would take that out. But other than that, I mean, dude, I can't complain. 11 of those games I think are fucking badass, man.
Yeah. Even that shooting game, the
Echo Fighters,
that's
whatever.
pretty cool too.
Yeah, I like
that's not a title that I would have known without this Big Blue. So it introduced you to some titles that you never had before, but it's a cool game. I think it's a great mixture of games.
Yeah, that shooter was pretty good, man. I meant to play one level and I fucking stayed there and beat it, man. It was pretty good. It's fun.
Yeah, we got to get that basketball, the tennis. We got to get all that
sports.
stuff in
the
there,
sports
man.
is legit. Like
I know me and Rev.
That's what.
I want to hear Akuma Rev play.
Me and Maddads is going to be going back and forth on that.
No, I know me and Rev were playing that soccer. We were going through all the games when on that little live show thing. We were going through. He was with me on the Slam Masters. But
man, I got so much FOMO now. I need to go buy a big.
I know. I'm about to go put in my order. I'm like, oh hell.
Who's going to put this together for me?
Rainwater, here's what you do. Here's what you do. You go, honey, I got rid of the ARCADE1UP that you bought. I love you. I got rid of that one.
Also, I'm gonna go right now. This is a little confession time, guys. Let me go on the stream here. Guys, so I told you I was getting this, but my wife, she don't support me, so she don't watch the show. So she didn't know. Right? And so she gave me permission to date. She said, babe, you can go get it. And I pretend I'm like, oh, thank you. I appreciate you letting me get the game and not knowing that it's already been ordered. So, guys, I just want to let you know that. A little confession time.
Okay.
So hey, so what is going to be the confession when Mad Dad stomps a mud hole in your ass and walks it
That
dry?
ain't happening, bro. I don't know, Mr. Rev, sir. I don't know where what you heard, but let me tell you this: ain't nobody beating this ass. All right.
I don't even need I ain't even gonna practice, bro.
You better don't practice. Don't practice. Just get this out.
Anyway.
Just hold this out.
I don't practice. I just play, man, just to have fun.
Hey, you know what's random?
I can't wait to see this bout between UAG and Ralph. Ralph had to take off. He had something else going on, but yeah, this is gonna be epic.
Hey, you know what? With the bout between them two, one of them has to do a song. It's part of the tradition. Zohar did it with them. We had right here. We had Paul over here do it.
Yeah, we got to do this.
UAG, you look like you could flow, man.
If someone writes me the lyrics,
I'll go swipe.
I was surprised.
I'll go swipe for you. I'll go swipe.
I appreciate it.
UAG is a Street Fighter's version of Fat Joe come to life.
Dude, I see it, man. Yeah. Don't hide that shit from us.
Fat Joe?
She's got mixtapes and everything, man.
Hey, can I get one more? Hey, can I get one more question in though?
Yeah.
Sorry, John D. One more.
Okay,
Countercades. Will they ever be online?
Ever? Okay, I'll tell you why they're not right now. Countercades are pretty up there in price because of COVID and all that stuff. You add that element and it gets a little higher in price. Will we ever? It's possible, but not right now. And also, why would you want to play online on the Countercade?
I wanted to give my brother NBA Jam because he ain't gonna buy it.
NBA Jam. Okay. Yeah. So I guess I hear what the community is saying about that. Hey, that's a beautiful thing. Light that up.
Dude. Let me tell you something. I disclaimer: there's a review coming out soon, but it exceeded my expectations. I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to give. I don't want to.
Hey, girl.
Take it to that next level.
Hey, girl.
I might be in trouble. It's dinner time.
Hey, girl.
You got it, all right, then, man.
Tell him Daddy's busy.
You could eat
Tell
over
him
here,
Daddy's
man.
busy.
Give me 5 minutes with this man.
Yeah, we got 5 more minutes before we hit the 2-hour mark. You want to wrap this up?
Then we're out. Like I said, I'm gonna go full in, but it really did exceed my expectations. You know, it's not for everybody. We'll be honest with you. That's why we have options.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. But if it had online gaming, boy, I don't know. It might, consume the other products.
Listen, would you spend an extra $50, $75 on it?
I didn't want to spend the money that I spend on it now.
Yes.
I don't want to spend what it costs now.
You know, I know, right? I get it.
I run out of space. I got like 2 more spots. Big Blue. I gotta get Big Blue.
Everything's expensive. I paid $6.50 for premium gas yesterday in the Bay Area. This is no lie. Okay, so,
but I'm saying,
tell you. But
no, I was gonna say it's hard to say I would spend that if I could spend another 100 or so, and I could get the full size cabinet.
I mean, think about this: if we came out and said, "Hey, Countercade, $400, what's up?"
I would die.
I know.
I would die.
I
would literally die.
No, you would, and I'll tell you why. Right? Just because you can run a game. Look, the Countercades are set at a certain price point and cost point, right? If you want to add online, you got to have a higher chipset. Yeah. You got to add that long ass Wi-Fi stick, and then all of that.
That's gonna get clipped. That's gonna get clipped.
That's so good. It looks like that. It's a Wi-Fi stick. It's like a lightsaber. But anyway,
you're gonna regret doing that.
No. But you know how
thumbnail right now.
That little that skinny gray thing, right? That's the Wi-Fi thing, right? So, like. That costs something, and then the chip. It's really the chipsets to do multiplayer is what is going to increase the price and do that on Countercades. Now, if everyone tells me they can buy like 5,000 Countercades at $400, we'll do it. Let's do it, but no one can do that. Yeah. I'm just sorry. I mean, that's just how it is right now. Hopefully, honestly, things calm down in pricing. Hopefully, and then you'll see drops in pricing likely when costs go down.
For example, like Footie Laugh. NBA Jam, that takes up a huge amount of space. If you had a 2-player Countercade that had online capability, well, that'd be a game changer. And the screen on this I've had all the editions. This version, I don't know. I can't get into details because I want you to.
I'll tell you what. No, I'll tell you what.
Video.
Those screens are the way they are because they has to be the way they are, right?
Yeah.
We know like the viewing angles on those screens aren't ideal because it's a countercade, right? I mean, just as if you want the most premium screen, tell Kong he'll update it for you, or someone will update to it. He'll put a big ass screen in front of it, like a 32-inch.
You saw that buck on there, right? It needed that.
He'll put it like that,
But 15 in, baby.
Yeah, seriously. But again, of course, we want the best quality, the best pricing, and all that. Things just have to be done, to set a certain cost point and a price point. We try to do the best we can with that mix. And look, people who do direct to consumer, they don't have to pay wholesale prices. They don't have to pay all these things. So that's another middleman. If we were doing totally direct, you likely could probably see a little different price points or not, depending now, because shipping, right? Shipping is another thing. Containers is another thing. That may not even apply anymore because those can cut into the cost of the retailer middleman and everything. But y'all are economists. I hear so many economists. You guys know.
Rexer just called your stuff kids' toys.
Oh yeah, they are toys. Who said they weren't? We got toy of the year, baby. We got toy of the year.
We said that in the beginning.
Toy of the year. Many times, 2 times in a row, toy of the year.
The difference between us is the price of the toys. It's all toys, and if you don't realize that by now, then
this is one of my favorite toys. But anyways, let's talk about that. Toys, arcades. Let's call it what it is. I mean, this ain't big arcades, but it allows you, for someone in my income level, to have an arcade in my house. That's it. And then also, I don't got a big ass house like y'all do, so I got to have some of these. But anyways, we're getting close, right? We're getting close to this.
Yeah, we're done here. First of all, John D, thank you for joining the stream. It was awesome. I appreciate that. You're a friend of the channel, so anytime stop by if you want to, drop us some knowledge.
Right on.
We appreciate that. All right.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And let's thank our panel. We got Akuma ReVv, we got Overthink Gaming, Footie, Laugh, and the regular crew. Guys, thank you for stopping by. Big Kong, thank you for coming through, and Retro Ralph. It really is cool to have this big community come together and
hey.
Of course, he's the queen of the retro gaming community.
Jason, talk
more
next time.
It's a lot of you guys. I came here for the IiiRcade talk. What happened to that?
Well, next show.
There's always the next time.
He put it in the beginning on purpose, man.
John's going to come on, and we're going to only talk about IiiRcade. That's going to be the whole show, right?
I love John. Me and John are boys. People don't know that.
Oh, I got my own personal words. I just wanted in the beginning, man. The UAG left me out, man. Left me hanging. I was ready for that.
Like I said, you're a friend of the channel. You'll be on again.
Yeah.
We'll just make sure that we give what you would call a volume to my band Rainwater, because he won't be ready for that kind of dirt that we're gonna be dishing. Because we have to have equal playing field. We have Rainwater here to make sure that we don't bash IiiRcade.
I love mine. You need to get that online going. I feel okie doke.
Hey, y'all bash ARCADE1UP. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'll bash John D any day.
Oh shit!
I got my disc track loaded up. If you want to load it up one more time, if you want.
Oh man!
Hey, UAG, I got some
words, man. Ballers, Carl.
Yo, I won. He lost. We rock. Get some. John D ain't got better trains for a while, cause he saw my Honda Blanca style. He said he gonna sweep the flow with me. Instead, he thought the nutsack could be. Big talk from John D and these nuts. Take a walk, cause the John really sucks. Big props to Rev 5 and Blast, yo. Don't stop, they putting on that hot show.
Throw down for A1UP and Big Blue. Go to town, we fighting disappointed Jude. Money match, Team Rubicon get some. No catch, all the winners welcome. What's next? We gotta host some tourney soon. Subtext, you gotta buy the Big Blue. Avi, Chang's is out, yo. Chun-Li, already won, you know.
Hey,
Bars!
That's bars, right?
That was good,
Hey,
dude.
that's still more handsome than you. I don't care.
It's okay, I got the winner, so I'm about to drop the mic and head out. Peace, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Hey.
Real quick. I just want to say, guys, Mad Dads hit the 2K mark, right? So we appreciate you guys always supporting everybody here in the channel. He's gonna be doing a little thing soon on his channel to say thank you guys. So make sure you hit his channel up and stay tuned for the next details. You guys on the panel, do you guys have anything that's gonna be coming soon? You know, plug it real quick. Go ahead, Rev. You go first.
Appreciate it, brother. So shout outs really quick here, guys. Don't forget, we're looking at UAG versus Mad Dads coming up on Big Blue. We're also going to see some Retro Ralph versus Console Kits, because you know Console Kits wants to get that ass whooped. We got John D, the man who's in training. That's a man on a road to redemption after Kong took his manhood and slammed it in the dirt. We got UAG versus Retro Ralph for a charity match coming down the pipeline. So we're going to build this up. The hype's going to be real. Like John D said, man, this is going to be telling stories and building stories and making sure that people understand the real community. Check us out, FightersEvo.com. Put your quarters on the glass. Rev5 here. Check out my man's show right after this on Webhead Show, going on right now on FightersEvo.com. Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you, man.
Overthink Gaming.
Hey,
Talk
man,
to us.
I just want to say I appreciate, man, because I've been doing videos for a while, like whatever, 3-4 years, and I'm new to this scene of y'all's. It's just another branch of the retro scene, so I appreciate what you guys do. A lot of good guys here in the scene. People probably don't know me, how I come off. I'm just outspoken. I just speak my mind. I like to be around real people, and all you guys are real here. You know, shout out to UAG for inviting me on this stream. You know, those other people who left me unread whenever I talked about being on their stream, they could at least tell me shit, right? Oh, Michael Pete, oh shit, did I say something? But anyways, you guys are more real, man. I love what you guys have right here, man. You guys are the shit, bro. All of you guys, I love this show, man. I appreciate you being on. John D, it takes a lot for you to come on, man. For you to play with the community. I'm not licking your ass, but I'm telling you, you playing with the community. I don't see any IiiRcades. John playing that one game online with the community. Oh, dude. All right.
He said it's over 9 now. It's over 9 o'clock. So.
All right, Rev, you're awesome, bro. What you do, like, dude, I freaked out, man. I've never seen anybody commentate like you. I was like, oh, who's this guy? I was like, holy shit. You know, and all you dudes are good dudes, man. I appreciate being on this stream, dude. You guys are badass, man.
Footie. Plug it, bro.
Thank you, Jason.
Be looking out for me on I do Friday night fights every other week. I was doing it every week, but life came back. Join the online arcade Discord, join the X-Men vs Street Fighter Facebook group. Just be on the lookout for my fire cell phone footage everybody trolls me about.
John D, what are you gonna plug? Got something new?
No, he gets the last word.
Shout out to John D for always being real and answering all the questions. He's been around the community since day one, so that's fire. Shout out to that.
Mad Dads. Other than the 2K video, what you got?
That's about it, man. I work hard trying to get that 20-inch in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I told you, when I promise something, I'm gonna do it. You know, when I said I'll do it, that's it. And I got it in there.
You put in work on that.
Now it's the next one. You know what I mean? I don't know what's that. That's probably gonna be KI, which I'm already have it ready. You know what I mean? When that comes out. So John, hook the brother up. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like I said, I got the 2K. I'm giving out 2 prizes, and it might be money. And it might be something else. I'm just saying, y'all better check it out.
Money, I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's probably gonna be some money giveaway. If you know how I do it, I told you guys at 2K every 500, I'm gonna go ahead and do something. So that's it, man. I'm gonna hook y'all up for you hooking me up. Is what I'm saying. And coming to the channel and taking the time to actually watch my videos, not just click on it and say, "Oh, it's cool," and then click out. But
you calling me out? You calling me out?
It's personal.
I'm like, how do you watch it so quick? How do you watch it? You just hit it like
it was an hour stream. You watched it in 2 minutes.
Everybody in the chat that comes and watches us in this show, UAG. You know, we got together and did this show, and just the way it happened, and we're real on this show. We get people from the community like we always said we was going to do, because I told you I was going to leave if you didn't do that. So there you go. So we're good, man. Appreciate it.
Water, what's up? Talk to us.
I buy all your crap, John.
Put it together. Put it together.
This thing's getting put together.
He's got to hold on to that receipt because he's going to get kicked out.
Yeah, buddy.
You should be happy though. He didn't touch the ACT games. That he went right to ARCADE1UP. So there you go. See?
Hey. Yeah. No. Thank you guys all for being on the panel, and B and Ralph too that had to leave, and John and everybody. You guys are. Oh, they're shutting the power down. They're shutting the power down. I appreciate all you guys. So it's
all right.
Great show.
Real quick here. You got to watch the review for the Countercade. I got that, and I got an NBA Jam coming too as well. Because I'm a sucker for the community. I experiment for you guys. So y'all.
I'm waiting on that Turtles. I ain't got Turtles yet, but I'm gonna get the Turtles Countercade.
Okay, all right. So we got that, and expect that. John D, you have the last words. Go ahead.
Yeah, right on. Okay, UAG. You may look like Pitbull, but you're gonna be worldwide. Right? you're up and coming, and I'm glad to support you and thank you for. You didn't invite me. I just fucking went in the stream, but it's an honor to be a part of this all-star cast. A bunch of killers. Y'all a bunch of killers. Jeff, haven't seen you playing fighting games yet because I can't see you kill you. But everyone, y'all killers here. So, but Jeff, I respect you. Keep plugging away that IiiRcade. I love you. Okay. All right. Maddadsgaming. We gotta play. Yeah, we gotta play. Who else on here? Can I get everyone on? You don't gotta be. So I remember. Oh, Footie. Hey, get good on Marvel. You're doing good. Let's definitely play when you get the big blue.
For sure.
Overthink Gaming, Jason, man, you're new to this community, but don't hold back.
Yeah,
I never did. I never did. And if people get butthurt, I hope they don't get butthurt. I mean, this is our community, right? I mean, we talk shit, but we have respect.
Exactly.
Right? And we respect skills, and respect people who can take a ribbing. Y'all been talking so much smack about me, and I love y'all.
It takes that certain level. Like there's people that could just deal with it, and then there's some people that is gonna cry, and
just don't get butthurt, man. This is all fun and games. It's all talking smack. This is all about the ARCADE1UP Retro FGC. This is what we're about. And Rev 5. What can I say about my white brother from another mother? Right?
Love you, brother.
You are changing the game. This group, we're going to stick together. We're going to expand, but you are the face of our community, right? So there's a lot of responsibility to do that. Don't ever change. Be authentic as you are, okay? And for everyone else out there, we thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for, having ARCADE1UPs and even not having ARCADE1UPs. And, don't stop talking. Don't stop criticizing. Don't stop saying your piece, because that makes us better, right? And all criticisms have some truth in it. But sometimes some people can respectfully criticize, and we can address those first. But I want to say we appreciate it, because you know what? We're going through so many things in the future that everyone's going to be a part of. It's going to be fun. This esports thing is going to be fun. All of these games that y'all don't know about, it's going to be fun. All these games that we talked about from the beginning of the year will eventually come out. But that's all I'm saying. It's all that. I love you guys. John D, peace.
All right, guys. Again, thank you for stopping by, and as always, guys, keep gaming, bro. Appreciate you guys.